today I'm here to tell you about a product that I am super excited about that I got a chance to buy, and it is the Neuro Smooth Flat Iron by Paul Mitchell. If you want to see what I think about it, keep watching. I wanted to bring you guys a review today on something that I didn't really see very much of here on YouTube. It's a brand new product that just came out by Paul Mitchell, and it's their new Neuro Flat Iron. I got an opportunity to hang out and do a whole bunch of stuff with it at school. So I actually went and purchased one for myself because I fell in love with this flat iron. So it's the Paul Mitchell Neuro Smooth. This is the flat iron itself, and I was actually kind of surprised because when I originally saw this, I thought the flat iron was going to be see-through, and that was like the biggest disappointment ever. But it's a really great flat iron. This is what it looks like. So one of the really cool things about this is that when you turn it on, it heats up to 450 degrees in 30 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and it has like an automatic setting. And it automatically starts heating up. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. So it has now gotten to, that it beeps to 360 degrees. This is what I have it automatically set up. So inside of here you have the buttons. This is a mode button for you to do an auto shut off, and also be able to set your temperature when you automatically set it on. And then there's two little buttons right here that turn the temperature up and down, and then this is your power button. The really cool thing about this is that it's also titanium plates, so there's no ceramic, but this is overall what it looks like, and it's amazing. One of the best things that I like about this flat iron when it comes to using it is that when you actually flat iron your hair, for me a lot of times when you get a new one, because the plates are so fresh, it feels like it just kind of slides right off your hair, and I don't like that feeling because half the time I have to keep going over and over and over to make it actually straight. And this, it clamps to your hair and actually does a very smooth flat iron, and I don't ever have to go over it more than once. It also comes with a 2-year warranty. The titanium on here is called isotherm titanium, and like I said, it heats up to 450 degrees in less than 30 seconds. This is a 1.25 inch. The other cool thing about this is that it has the SmartSense, what's it called? SmartSense microchip. So if you read, this is everything that's on the inside of the box. And it says it has cushioned plates and beveled edges to protect hair from stress and demarcation lines. Demarcation lines meaning, you know, when you flat iron your hair, you sometimes have a line in your hair from where you started. It doesn't do that. It says a state-of-the-art heater reaches 450 degrees in 30 seconds. 1.25 inch premium isotherm titanium plates outperform ceramic by providing fast, even heat. It passed an ergonomic thumb test for when you close it and open it. It has the exterior LED display, which is right there. Programmable temperature setting that I told you about, SmartSense microchip, and what this does is it regulates temperature 50 times per second. That's a lot, because when it comes to flat irons, it'll get too hot, and that's how a lot of people tend to burn their hair off when they flat iron, is because the temperature of the actual flat iron is not being regulated. It heats up to 400, 300, whatever degrees you have it set on, but it actually tends to sometimes get hotter. It has customizable auto shutoff, so I've set my auto shutoff time for 30 minutes because it doesn't take me that long to flat iron my hair. Optimized hinge tension prevents hand strain, and then a 9-foot swivel cord with hanging loop. And then of course here at the bottom it says that you can register your tool at paulmitchell.com/register, and then this nifty little thing comes out, and then you have everything inside. Just a long pamphlet that kind of looks like this, shows you the actual flat iron itself. Ooh, that's in a different language. So what is that? Let's flip it around. It says intelligent styling tips to ensure the smoothest finish and greatest control. Smooth only a small amount of your hair on each pass, and move the tool slowly and steadily. Run a fine tooth comb through your hair ahead of the iron to get the hair distributed evenly on the iron surface. To smooth, begin approximately 1 to 2 inches from the scalp on the first pass, then move closer to the scalp on the second pass. I typically don't follow that. I just kind of start at the root and just bring it on down. To flip or wave, close the iron over the hair at the place where you wish to have the wave begin and rotate the tool 180 degrees. With firm tension, slowly pull the iron through the hair clockwise all the way through the end. So you'd hold it in your hand, you'd flip it around, and then you'd pull it out. It says for best results, use with hot off the press thermal protection spray, which is actually one of my favorite heat protectants. But that's pretty much everything that I read off to you on this little part right here. And then it has operating instructions, which I kind of already told you guys about. Receipt required to redeem warranty service. You're supposed to staple it here. I'm assuming you probably send it in. But all in all, this is actually a really great product. I know when I started school at Paul Mitchell, which, yes, even though I go to Paul Mitchell, I'm not a huge fan of all of their products, but they do make great stuff. So I'm not in any way sponsored by them at all, but their Neuro Smooth, which is the one that I just talked about, is a great flat iron. A lot better than the Smooth and Style irons that they already have out. I have one of those in my kit. I had one of those at home that I purchased for myself when I first started because, starting out in hair school, you think that everything is great until you have gotten a chance to experience a lot of the other brands on your own. And when it came to their original Smooth, their Ion Smooth flat irons, I wasn't a fan. I use it at school, it gets the job done, but other than that, this was probably the first flat iron that I've ever actually fallen in love with, and I said, oh my god, I have to have this. It's a great product, check it out, try it out, and tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks.